Hey loves, happy Thursday. Every single Thursday we have a series that's now called Built for Lasting Love. For anyone who is looking for their long-term, lifelong partner, and this is a space that we grow and level up and just come together and talk about love. So today we have Thursday Theories, video 4. Let's jump right into it. Also, this is live, so bear with me. This is a new thing that we're doing. And it will not be perfect, but it will be real. So I'm going to start. Let's begin. The theory for today: who you date predicts your future more than your job. Here's a relationship theory. Partners influence habits, energy, discipline, and mindset. Okay, let's talk about it. So, your partner influences your whole life. They are who you see every single day. Your world and their world are coming together as one. Meaning, whatever they go through, whatever challenges they're going through day to day, those are now your challenges day to day, and you're going through it as well. So, of course, this is Thursday Theories, so nothing is factual, but we can have theories about things. And energy, discipline, and mindset. Your partner's energy, discipline, and mindset could rub off on you, for the better or the worse. So when dating around, we need to be mindful of ourselves and others, because you just never know that this one person could shift your life for the positive or the worst. And it's better to be safe than sorry. So in order to prevent problems in your life, it's always good to ask questions, as many questions as you can. I think even before you meet up in person, like those solid staple questions that you just need to know, that can like give you an understanding of who this person is before you guys meet in person. So that's point number 1. Number 2. Emotional environments shape growth or stagnation. Love multiplies direction. So, also, your environment shapes your growth. So, think about it this way too. Wherever you're at in your life, like how you move, whether it's your job, your space, like, is it allowing you to thrive or grow? Or are you your best self where your environment is? That's something to consider as well when dating. Of course, if you guys love each other and you have a match in every other way, of course you guys could eventually you guys will move in together. So but at the same time, you're meeting them where they're at. So if they're like living somewhere where it's like their life is just hell and they're just like suffering and they need like someone to save them, like that could be a recipe for a disaster. I mean, if you guys are both in a similar situation and you guys are, looking for love and it's a good match, that's a whole other story, depending on what age you are, depending on the area, the location you're born. There's so many factors that go into this, which is why these are all theories, because it's not factual. Which for me, it's fun. I love talking about theories because we can talk about it and you have your opinions and I do as well. But environment does kind of shape who you are, right? They kind of say like your DNA and your environment, where you live, like where you grew up, like specifically where you live on the globe, and your DNA, which comes from your parents and your genetic bloodline. Those two both have a huge impact on who you are and who you become in this world. It's kind of insane, but that's like so true. It is a theory, but like if you think about it, if you were born like in Africa, that can determine a lot about like, the water and certain things. Not saying that anyone can make it out from anywhere that isn't, like doesn't have the resources in an environment that maybe isn't as safe. Not saying that anyone can't make it, but it does play a role in someone's past, in their childhood. So that's why this is just a theory. All of this is theories, but environment shapes growth or stagnation. So when going to date, think about that. Like, how is this person living? And then how are you living? And like, how did you guys live when you guys were younger? Kind of take these things in consideration. Again, these are theories. So we don't make huge assumptions and then just write people off. That's just not fair. But as like wise, like individuals who are trying to be safe and like with their hearts, because of we had past heartbreak, we need to take things in consideration to see what's a better fit or a better match, right? So it's just some questions that you ask. It's just things that you learn about someone, and then you can determine whether you feel like you're a better match or not. And that's all this really is, but just something to keep in mind. Point number 3. Supportive partners expand capacity. Draining ones shrink it. So if you pick a supportive person, your life will just level up. The reason why is because whatever you choose to do, that person will support you and maybe even help you like through it. Like if there's an obstacle, you let your partner know. They will actually be there to help you through that together, which is way stronger than having a partner that you live together and you have to figure out everything by yourself because they're just not that supportive and they're just either against you or they don't have interest in it. So why are they going to care so much? Why are they going to have a long, like 8-hour conversation on your topic when they don't care or they just are not supportive? You don't even have to like something, but because someone has the character trait of being supportive, it just makes them like forever, your whole life till you're like 100 years old. They will always support you, even if a topic doesn't make them feel excited to talk about. They're going to have that conversation with you because they're a supportive person. And that's their character trait. So it's something to keep in mind as well. These are theories, but if you do pick someone who is supportive, in theory, you're more likely to grow farther together as a couple, but also individually as a person. And then the draining ones will shrink you. So people who don't support and give energy to you and your goals or your dreams or your day-to-day, they're most likely kind of either not talking about it, kind of either taking or draining, or they're just listening but not being helpful in any way. And then it makes you kind of go in this loop of like, you feel lost and alone. It's like you might as well have been single at that point. You know what I mean? Because maybe you like, it's better, to be alone, to try to figure things out yourself than having someone draining you. Okay, number 4. And then this applies both for men and women, always. So it goes both ways here, for man to women and for women to men. Just think about these. These are, of course, theories again, but they're pretty strong theories and they should be accounted for before going on the first date, on the phone calls, getting to know this, like learning about them, understanding them. And then if you feel like they could still be a match, even with these theories, maybe not adding up fully all the way, then you can take your own risk. But at least you have the tools now to understand that the person's influence, the habits, energy, discipline, and mindset, keep that in mind. The environment that shapes their growth, you guys can grow together, and also their past environment, childhood. And then supportive partners expand capacity. So being a supportive person is a character trait of them, which means they like to listen, they like to hear you talk, they want to hear about things that you're doing, goals that you have, and they're supportive of it. They're not against what you're doing or think that you're in the wrong or that you shouldn't be doing that, and like belittling what you want or your dreams. So those are just 3 things. And then the theory question for today: does your partner expand or consume you? So do you feel like they expand your mind, expand your world, and like add to you? Or do you feel like they're consuming you and they're just taking in everything but not adding to you? Almost like you're their mother or father, and you're almost just like giving and teaching, and like they're not adding to your life. They're just taking. Even if it's not consciously, and they're doing it, like maybe they're like completely just like, they just don't know. But is that happening? And if so, like this is the time to think about it. And then also thinking about it, if you're not with someone right now, like in the future, to be aware of this. Just a theory. This is Thursday Theories, video 4. I will be posting 1 through 3, which I already recorded in Bali and then San Diego. I've been like, last night I stayed up late and I was like editing everything, all the videos in order into one video. So the video was longer and I'd have to break it up and just do all that. So I'm going to be doing that after I jump off right now. I do kind of want to do another one. This one will be, so today is all about like love. So we can do 1 a day, 2 a day, 3 a day. However I'm feeling. This one was pretty simple, so I feel like we went through it really quickly. So I think we should jump to the other ones that I have. We'll be touching on many different topics every Thursday, but all will be love. It'll be for men some days, it'll be for women some days, it'll be for both gender, like this one. And so yeah, it kind of just depends. For today, I think I want to do women, because last night I just posted 2 specific videos that had like video 1, 2, and 3 all for men. So I think that's a lot I just gave for men yesterday or last night, or this morning, technically. But yeah, so I'm going to do women today. So this is going to be from this point forward for women. If you're a man, you don't have to stay if you don't want to. But for women, this point forward. And yeah, this was our Thursday Theories video 4. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys.